ladies have all worked with him and been open to many of their ideas. And so we hope, Mike, next week when you do this, John will be there because it's got to involve all law enforcement. You know, we've had in our state some issues with arguments between various levels of law enforcement. We've made a great effort to try to heal this, to get people to understand everybody else's position. We've made great progress. So if we can work together seamlessly, all law enforcement, I think we'll get great results. Questions?
Governor, what was your gut visceral reaction to the videotapes from the Beaver Creek incident and Cleveland incident?
Well, I mean, I canceled everything when I knew the grand jury was coming back in, canceled my whole day, came here and sat in my office waiting for the results and made a number of phone calls, all out of respect to the community. I mean, when you're the leader of a state, you've got to do your best so that people can understand that you're deeply concerned about their situation. Mike just mentioned the loss of a child. What he didn't say is he lost a daughter. He knows the pain and the difficulty. I mean, when I look at that and I see these young people who die, of course, what can you say other than it's gut-wrenching for everyone. I think it's important, however, that we have to respect the process. But our purpose here today is to kind of review the process to see how things can be improved. Because if we have, I have to say this to folks that are going to, some who will scratch their heads and say, well, what's the question or what's the issue? I don't know what you know about a pressure cooker, but when steam doesn't be released from the pressure cooker, it explodes. People who feel as though the system is not working for them in large numbers, in one way or another, they're going to express themselves. I would say here in the state of Ohio, we've been a great family. People working together, trying to make sure that we can get a way to be heard and a resolution. One thing that I was struck by in talking to Alicia Reece, the head of the Black Caucus National Action Group, she doesn't want another Cincinnati explosion. It doesn't benefit anyone. But she can only do so much. People in our communities must feel as though they are safe, they are not being targeted. And some of my friends will say, well, I don't know why they feel that way. I said, frankly, it doesn't matter how you feel. What matters is the fact that we have a growing number of Americans that don't think the system works. That's why we have to move forward and come up with some positive things. It will never be enough for some. There are no miracles here. We're just flawed human beings trying to figure out how we can improve the situation, improve the dialogue, improve the laws. And I think it's important that we're doing this.
Governor, do you feel for folks who say there's a justice system for one community and a separate justice system